Thank you, Bwana CEO, and all those who have gone before me. This room is packed with high-level people, and to do proper protocols is very difficult. I'm sure some may have already taken offense that they left their places, came and sat here, nobody has recognized them. We want to appreciate each and every one of you who has come to join us this day as we launch this report because you add value just by your presence, and we want to appreciate that. There will be a vote of thanks later, but let me, as chair, express that appreciation to all of us. But also allow me to recognize a few people, not in any hierarchy, and so if I happen not to mention your name, it's not because you're not important, it's because there's time factor. So first of all, to appreciate our chief guest for taking time. This is a very active season for people of your stature and position, but we thank you that you took time to come and be with us during this time. Together with the principal secretary, is Anne still around? Yeah, she left, but we thank her also for taking time to be with us. Ali, we want to thank you and for those powerful remarks that you made and appreciating the work that we are doing at EACC. We really appreciate Your Excellency, Semek. I listen keenly to your remarks, and we are very encouraged by those comments that you made, both about EACC and about our country and what we need to do in order to raise up our status in the global community. I want to also appreciate Justice, Lady Justice Helen. She mentioned that we started a long time ago when we were still youngsters. We were in the university together. She was a classmate to my then later became my wife. Maybe just as a way of encouraging you so that you walk out of this place like that. What did you call that? The English puzzle. So that you walk out feeling the same way you came in. Sometimes these things are done behind your back by those people who have positioned themselves to take advantage of you. My wife was a magistrate for several years before she transitioned to the private sector. And one time she was reading a judgment in a case that she was handling. And when she pronounced conviction to this person, the accused person shouted in court, "Madam, na vile nimefanya, Madam, how can you convict me? And I did as you said." So she called him to the chambers to find out what is this that he did. Apparently, some court clerk had gone to say, "Madam, amesema, the magistrate has said you need to do this and that, and your case will be okay." So when he was convicted, he wondered, and I did as Madam had said. Madam was not aware that she had said anything like that. So sometimes your colleagues may be victims of other people who are brokering on their behalf. If that be of any encouragement, I'm a pastor, so I try to bring counsel and support. But there are also, your colleagues who are not as good in this area. We want to thank, I really appreciated Madam Tesfaye. You are a great leader. To come here and tell us that you had refused, and that this is initiative of Jennifer. It takes few leaders to acknowledge that publicly. You would have stood here and say, if it was not my effort, this would not have happened. I really worked very hard to try and get some money to support this project, which we would still have acknowledged. But you are the greater leader for acknowledging your team members publicly. And you become greater, not lesser, as many people think, by acknowledging that. Thank you very much. You have demonstrated to us what leadership is all about. It is selflessness, which makes great leaders. And thank you, Jennifer, for standing on our behalf, being our advocate. I didn't know how hard you had worked to make these things happen. Thank you. We appreciate that great work. And all the other people, note that I mentioned you, those that I've mentioned and those I've not mentioned, we appreciate each and every one of you for the work that you have done and the contribution you have made in making this day a great success as we gather here today.